Flash news. Princess Leonor's surprise ceremony rocks the royals. In the grand halls of Madrid, where every detail is planned months in advance, every royal moment carefully staged, the Spanish royal family has always lived under the rhythm of order, protocol, and tradition. But today, something happened that no one expected. A surprise ceremony, led not by the king, not by the queen, but by Princess Leonor herself, has shaken the foundations of the monarchy and left the world stunned. For a royal house known for precision, this sudden act felt like a thunderclap. Yet, it wasn't chaos, it was something far more powerful. It was a message. The ceremony began quietly, without the usual public announcements, without the flood of media alerts. Guests arrived with curiosity, unsure what they were about to witness. Some thought it would be a minor recognition, others suspected a private family moment. But when Leonor stepped forward, in uniform, her posture straight, her expression calm but unyielding, everything shifted. This was not a routine event. It was a declaration. For the first time, Leonor carried the air not just of a princess, but of a leader. Her speech, brief yet piercing, spoke of service, of sacrifice, and of a future she was ready to embrace. She saluted, not as a cadet bidding farewell to training, but as a monarch in waiting, signaling her readiness to take on the responsibilities that one day will be hers. And as her voice echoed through the hall, even her family seemed taken aback. Queen Letitia's eyes glistened, King Philippe's jaw tightened in quiet pride, and the audience, both Spanish and international, rose to their feet in stunned applause. Why was this ceremony such a shock? Because it wasn't in the plan. The palace is meticulous about calendars, appearances, and statements. Nothing happens without weeks of preparation. But Leonor broke the mold. She organized it in secret, involved only a select few, and revealed it with perfect timing, ensuring maximum impact. It was a move that no one, perhaps not even her parents, fully anticipated. And that is why it rocked the royals. Speculation erupted instantly. Was this a signal of her independence? A subtle challenge to tradition? Or was it the palace's attempt to show Spain, and the world, that their young princess is ready for the crown far sooner than expected? Every answer led to new questions, and every observer felt the weight of something historic unfolding. Spain has always held its monarchy to a delicate balance, between modernity and heritage, between emotion and protocol. Leonor's surprise ceremony walked directly into that tension. To some, it was a sign of bold leadership, proof that she is her own woman, unafraid to step into destiny. To others, it felt like a disruption, a reminder that youth and love of country can sometimes clash with rigid royal tradition. But the deeper truth is this: Leonor knew exactly what she was doing. Every gesture, every word, every silence in that hall carried meaning. Her salute was not only to Spain, but to her generation. Her speech was not only to the royals, but to the people watching across television screens and phones. And her unexpected action spoke louder than any press release ever could. She is not waiting for the crown to be handed to her, she is already preparing to wear it. The impact spread quickly. Across Spain, headlines screamed of the shock. The princess takes charge, one paper declared. In Denmark, whispers grew louder, linking her bold move to her ties with Prince Christian, suggesting that this was a demonstration of strength, not just for Spain, but for the alliances forming across Europe's royal houses. In the UK, commentators drew comparisons to Princess Diana, to Kate Middleton, to young royals who once reshaped the narrative of monarchy by daring to step beyond expectation. And what of her family? Sources close to the palace suggest that Queen Letizia, though deeply moved, had reservations. A mother's heart, torn between pride in her daughter's courage and worry about the storm such independence could unleash. King Felipe, however, reportedly supported the decision, believing that Spain needed to see Leonor's strength now, not later. If true, this would mark a rare divide within the family, a quiet tension hidden behind smiles and formal appearances. The surprise ceremony has also ignited curiosity loops that will not fade soon. What prompted Leonor to act now? Was there an event behind closed doors that forced her hand? Is the Spanish monarchy facing pressures that the public cannot yet see, making Leonor's bold declaration necessary? And how will her actions ripple through the future, shaping not only Spain's monarchy but the entire fabric of European royalty? One thing is certain, this was more than a gesture. It was a statement of identity. Princess Leonor is no longer just a young heir shadowed by her parents. She is now a force in her own right, ready to balance love and duty, tradition and change, family and nation. The ceremony may have ended, the applause may have faded, but its echo will be remembered. For Spain, this moment marked the beginning of a new chapter. For the royals, it was a shock they never saw coming. And for the world, it was a glimpse into the making of a queen who will not simply inherit a crown, she will claim it.